Last Christmas was disrupted as never before. Many were the stories of families getting togethers cancelled or countless individuals left alone in their homes as COVID restrictions prevented so many people from being in the same home. Also out of the question, as far as the authorities were concerned, were pantomimes that were uniquely British convection that has delighted audience for as long as any of us can remember. The absence of Panto felt as though one of the brightest Christmas lights has been extinguished. Well, the good news, the wonderful news, in fact, is that this year, Panto is back. Not behind us, but right there, in front of us all, it's traditional magical musical comedy madness. Joining me now are some of the cast of Rapunzel, soon to be treading the boards of the Broadway Theatre in Barking.
Do you see what we did there?
Whoa.
Why don't we, now that you're not just behind me, but on all sides of me, why don't you introduce yourselves and your characters and maybe the bit of the plot?
My name is Josh, and I'm playing Flynn in Rapunzel.
Fantastic.
Hi, my name is Gabrielle, and I'm playing Rapunzel.
Hi, my name's Vince, and I'm playing Betty Buffont, and I do the beauty salon at Stonyford. It's lovely. You should come down.
And just for those who have arrived from another planet, what is the plot of Rapunzel? Just briefly tell us where we're going here.
So Rapunzel is a princess, but she doesn't know she's a princess. She was taken by a witch who wanted to use her magical hair to help her look younger, and she kept her up in a tower, so she wasn't able to see anyone. She's never been out in the world, and then her Flynn finds her and brings her back to the castle, and she gets rescued.
Now, Betty.
Yes.
Panto was gone for a year.
Yes,
now, how much did that hurt personally, and do you think across the industry, the theatre industry?
I think personally, for me, myself, it was horrendous. I didn't know what to do with myself at Christmas, and it's just tradition. Everybody loves to go to a panto, and I think for everyone else, just missing that, because we've already opened at the Barking at the Broadway, and the audience already, you can feel the vibe, that they're so pleased to be there. You hear the laughter, the screaming and all that. And it's just wonderful. And it was such a shame it was extinguished last year.
I'm a huge fan. I've got kids. We've been going to Panto. They're a bit older now, so they've decided that, they're a bit too old for it. But I vividly remember when they were all small, we were in the King's Theatre I think it was the King's in Glasgow. And after the interval, the curtains opened and there was which is the one with the beautiful wagon with the horses? Cinderella. And it was a beautiful. I mean, I am talking so beautiful, and it was 2 real live white Shetland ponies that were on stage, and I was overcome.
Yeah,
it's beautiful.
Panto is like nothing else. Why do you think we love it so much? It's so uniquely
I
British.
think it's just a family orientated thing. Like the other day we had a school booking, and they were just loving it. The kids love it. It's just it's not like some musicals you go to are just for adults or just for kids, but this is just, it covers everything from adult humour, kids humour. It is just the best experience. I just love it.
Did you feel that, did it make a difference, do you think, that there had been that year's gap? That when you stepped out stage or the curtains opened or whatever, do you think there was double the warmth that there would have been anyway?
Oh yeah, definitely. Everyone has been missing it. We've all been missing being on stage, and everyone's missing seeing it. And in a panto, you get to interact as well. So that interaction was like double. They were so excited to be able to join in with us. It was great.
What is it you think? I asked Flynn. I'm going to keep you in character. Betty, what is it about the British that made Panto happen, do you think? Why did Panto, of all things, which is the oddest creation, why did it happen here?
Well, it's one of the oldest traditions, but I think no one does it better than in Britain, and also it's such a British thing. A lot of people that come, I've got a friend from America, and she came over and she came to watch it a couple of years ago, and she was like, what the heck is going on? She didn't have a clue what was going on. She loved it though, but she didn't understand why she loved it. But I think we as Brits understand pantomime, understand the jokes, understand all the things, the costumes, it's just so good for everybody.
You're right, aren't you? We seem to be born understanding Panto.
Yeah.
It's almost as if it's in our genetic
absolutely not
makeup.
Well, also, it's the first time that some of the little ones have been to the theatre. So it's getting people into the theatre. They've never been. There's so many screens about now. We're looking at screens all the time. To get some people in the theatre is wonderful. So these little ones that go in there, it's their first time, and that curtain opens and they see Rapunzel up in a tower, and they're like, whoa, and then Flynn comes in on a jetpack, you know? It's like, whoa.